There was once a boy forgotten in the fields. While others stood tall in armor and applause, he stood barefoot in dust and sunlight. His name was David, not yet a king, not yet a warrior, not yet a psalm on the lips of generations. Just a shepherd boy with calloused hands and a heart that beat for God. The hills of Bethlehem knew his voice. The sheep trusted his shadow. The wind carried his songs across lonely valleys where no audience clapped and no prophet watched. Yet, heaven leaned close whenever he sang. He was the youngest, the one sent back outside when guests arrived, the one no one thought to present when the prophet Samuel came searching for a king. His brothers looked like royalty. They were tall, strong, impressive. But God whispered something different to his prophet. Man looks at the outward appearance, but I look at the heart. And David's heart was a burning altar. He learned courage in secret, in the quiet moments that no one ever saw. When lions came for his flock, he did not run. When bears roared, he did not surrender. A sling in his hand and faith in his chest, that was his training ground. There were no applause, no headlines, just a boy and his God in the wilderness. Every stone he slung, every predator he faced, was preparation for a battle he couldn't yet imagine. This was the forge where his character was shaped, where his reliance on God became as natural as breathing. Then came Goliath, a giant wrapped in bronze and pride, his voice thundering across the battlefield, shaking soldiers and silencing even the most seasoned warriors. The entire nation of Israel trembled. Even King Saul, the tallest man in the kingdom, hid behind his fear. The challenge was clear: send one man to fight him, and the loser's people would become servants. For 40 days, this mockery continued, and for 40 days, no one answered. But David, arriving at the camp to bring food for his brothers, heard something different. He didn't just hear the taunts of a giant, he heard a man defying the living God. While others were measuring Goliath's height and the weight of his armor, David was measuring God's covenant. While they counted swords and spears, David counted the promises of the Almighty. He saw the situation not through the lens of human limitation, but through the lens of divine power. He asked, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" He stepped forward, a shepherd among soldiers, carrying 5 smooth stones from a stream and an unshakable faith that had been tested in the wild. His own brother mocked him. The king doubted him, trying to weigh him down with heavy, unfamiliar armor. But David cast it aside. He didn't need Saul's armor. He was already wearing the armor of God. He walked onto that battlefield with nothing but his shepherd's staff, his sling, and a confidence that baffled everyone watching. Facing the giant, David's voice was as steady as the hills he grew up on. "You come to me with a sword and with a spear and with a javelin," he declared, "but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel,